Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I knocked over my electronic cigarette again. You know, these are starting to become. I love making videos. Just want to get that out there, man. I love making videos. I love talking to you guys. I like getting it out. But I can't do the t-shirt and ball cap and just act like I don't care because I do. You guys spend your time with me. You give me your time. It means a lot to me. And if you're gonna give me your time, I can put on a collar. I'm just I'm just saying. All right. So now today it's you know what it's I had so much fun in the live stream last night because they don't let me off the leash very often, and there was nobody to stop me from saying whatever the hell I want. I had a ball. So I thought we would continue this. I thought we would continue this today with one of these. Oh, and now a warning kind of things. Let me show you something that's going on. You guys know I've been a fan of Crescent. I've been a fan of the decks for a very long time. I think their tech is good. Their order book is great. I their tokenomics are just god awful. I mean, they are terrible. The whole hyperinflation thing, and we're just gonna grow it and build it, man. That doesn't really play anymore, and it's kind of obvious with a single frame, and this is the frame. All right, that's a 90 day of of Crescent. Well, it's B-Cree, but it's Crescent. Crescent doesn't look a whole hell of a lot different. Now that is bad. All right, that's not good, man. That is not an investment that you want to be in. It's just it's rough. But let's actually get into the why of it because we know how YouTube works. We understand that everything is good, everything is wine, everything is roses, and Nash equilibrium. We're all using the exact same strategy, but we're not. And when when it's an arbitrage dex, which is effectively what this is now, meaning that it is being farmed, the money is being taken out, and it's being put to work in what are considered better investments. That's the end result, and just know what you're looking at. I guess that's all I'm saying. The biggest loser in anything having to do over here are the people that are still holding Crescent. I mean, you just are. And let me show you what's happening to you. So this is Crescent Dex, and again, look, and you guys know I've been a big fan, but I've never ever changed my position that I'm not simply farming this. I am simply farming this. All right, it's an arbitrage dex to me. I like the Dex. I think it is incredibly user friendly. The experience here is good. It is a good Dex. There is nothing wrong with this. You know what, guys? I'm going to sit back a little bit, man. I got a back thing going on. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the tech over here. There just isn't. Their order book is great. It's very easy to understand. You can figure this stuff. I don't know why I would ever be on that pool. Let's find us an Atom pool. I could just type at. You know what? Let's just use their all the tools that they get. Oh my God, they paired Atom and Friends. Wow, that that's bold, man. I'll give you that one. I'm looking for something closer to like Atom USDC, something that's realistic. The Dex is good. All right, there's not a lot of action over here. Not a lot of people are coming over here to use it for what there's, for what it is. I'm a big fan. I like order books. All right, order books is the central exchange experience out here in the DeFi. Where this breaks down, the problem with this thing is actually in their pools. This is the big problem. Now, here's the rub. They are still enticing people over here with, and this seems to be their business model now. They're still enticing people over here with these. Right over here with these great big APRs and pairing the hell out of it with B-Cree. Now they have to. They have to pair it with Crescent. They have to sell their token. That's it. More people buy it than sell it. Price goes up. There's no great big mystery here. But the problem is that the biggest losers in all of these is anybody who still owns Crescent, who owns any portion of Crescent. These end up being the absolute biggest losers over here. And the reason is because of these pools right down here. Now, the big amount of locked TVL are all sitting down here in pools that have absolutely nothing to do with Crescent because you can't. You can't because of this. Anything that you put in there is going to absolutely devalue because this is everybody's farming the deck. So that's what's going to be happening over here. So the TVL in these non Crescent pools continues to go up. There's big money over here, even though I think this one right here, the B Cree Cree, I think that's Crescent. Nobody's investing in that, man. Could you imagine? Can you imagine that? Getting into that pool and losing on both sides of it every single day because you're a farming mechanism now. Uh, but the larger TVLs, these are the guys that are absolutely punishing the token, and they're going to continue to punish the token because the payouts are good, but there's no lock-in period on this, and it's paid out in Crescent. So they can support an APR like this because they're paying you out in a token that you are going to liquidate, and you're going to liquidate it daily. Don't take my word for it. It is sitting right there. I'm just showing you if you're going to get involved in this, you got to stay out of the Crescent pools. That's all I'm saying. And again, I like the decks. All right, I don't want any hate mails on this. I like the decks, but your tokenomics are terrible. Yeah, I mean, look at some of these big TVLs. And by the way, that's my pool of choice, the Atom USDC. It's going to be kind of a bear when I have to get out of it because I'm going to have to go somewhere else to liquidate the USDC Gravity Bridge. The slippage, it's just going to be too rough, so I have to bridge it somewhere else to go ahead and liquidate that portion of it. But these are the guys, these pools from here down, these are the ones that are just going feral on this DEX because all of them are paid out in Crescent. That's why they can do it. They have as much supply of Crescent as they possibly need, and they are farming out anybody who's in these pools up above it. So you notice that there's not a lot of real big, large, oh my God, look at all that money, huge pools over here because they're getting devalued. They're just getting crushed every single day. This is probably one of the better ones if you had to get into one, Gravity Beacree, and only because you're getting two different tokens that you can liquidate every day to take it and move on. But nobody's APYing over here. At least I don't believe that anybody is APYing. If we can revisit this in a month, and I'm pretty sure all of these are going to be much, much lower. But the people who are getting punished is anybody up here, anybody up chasing these big ass APRs up here. They're the ones that are getting liquidated. Sorry, you are. You're paired up with B-Cree, Liquid Crescent, and it's being liquidated every day. Don't take my word for it. Here it is. So it's doable. It's earnable. I personally arbitrage the hell out of this DEX to shore up some other things that I'm into that are languishing a little bit right now. So I appreciate the money, but I don't know what stops this one. And again, I like the DEX. I think they built something really, really neat here. I think it's probably one of the best DEXs on the Cosmos, but the tokenomics are just bad. I mean, they are awful. So you know what? Caveat emptor. I wanted to get the video out, so there it is. What do? I farm the DEX. I'm a farmer. I'll plead guilty on that. Just try to give you guys truth. Anyway, again, I like the DEX. I don't want. You guys don't know what it's like up here sometimes, man. All you do is just get hammered. How dare you say that? I said it because it's true, dude. All right, I didn't build it. You built it. I'm just, playing by the rules that you gave me. So anyway, be aware of it. If you're holding Crescent, good luck. I'm just going to leave it right there. Anyway, questions or comments, Scott@ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.